Iva Jovic dominates again in Mexico. And I think I put together the best top 10 teenage prospect list ever. As always, this coverage is brought to you via the Doctrine of Fair Use, the Fair Dealing, and the Digital Millennium Act. But first, Tatiana Maria from Germany, turning back the hands of time. Guys, I think she's like 50 years old now. No, I'm kidding. She's 38 and she's still dominating. She takes out the giant Rebecca Marino. And if you did not see this match, Rebecca Marino could not handle the short balls. She was moving Rebecca around front, back, side to side like a new TikTok dance move or something. Now, who will Maria take on in the next round? How about another giant from France? Bonjour, comment allez-vous? Elsa Jacquemot, who takes out Elise Mertens. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. It looked like Elisa had this match put to bed, but never give up, never quit, refuse to lose, as Elsa's going to clash with Maria. Veronica Kudermetova. I say it all the time. When you see her in this stance right here, just run the other way. But no, Victoria Jimenez would put up a fight, ladies and gentlemen. And by the way, Victoria Jimenez, one of my teenage prospect lists. This is a big opportunity for her to possibly win her biggest title since winning a junior slam. But first, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about my teenage prospect list, but I want to take a look at Iva Jovic, ladies and gentlemen. From the United States, the 17-year-old is dominating the tour. One of my top teen prospects lists. That's right, guys. Camila Osorio, junior slam champion, was on the back foot the entire time this match. And I'm going to tell you about Ava, as Camila, she slammed her racket here, but this had to be one of the most polite racket slams I've ever seen in my life. That's right. So she aggressively was about to just slam it on the ground. Then she thought about it, and she just kind of let it drop. Unreal. Why? Because the low balls from Iva Jovic reminds me of Petra Kvitova. They're very tough to return. I've never seen Camila Osorio hit 5, 6, 7 balls into the stands in my life in a match. That's right. Ava makes it very difficult to return. And then when you factor in her speed, she's already looking to counterpunch. She's looking to attack. She's very fast. I see it all the time. Tennis is a young lady sport. She's 17. She's very fast and athletic. And it's just frustrating a lot of these older players. I mean, this tour is in a transition period. And I'm telling you guys, I think I put together the best top 10 teenage prospects list of all time. We have Iva Jovic on that list. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Alexandra Ayala on that list. Maya Joint on that list. And the tennis gods, you need to not forget about Claire V, 3-time junior slam champion. Yes, Talia Grant, who was Iva Jovic's doubles partner. She didn't make the list. I realized that. She might make it this year, but the reality here is she didn't play the schedule these other ladies have played when it comes to, household tour names. Camila Osorio's a household name. Sasnovich, we all know Sasnovich. Iva Jovic is doing some big things. Alexandra Ayala, defeated Iga Swiatek. Maya Joint's winning titles on the main tour. So the reality here is I do think Grant's going to be on the list, but this ball here, did you see this? 99% out, 100% in. And it was one of those days for Iva Jovic as she defeats in straight sets Camila Osorio. She dominates every statistical category. She even had a message in Spanish for the fans here. Unreal. Dads, please. And listen, guys, when you are coaching your child, it's going to be an extra level of care and preparation to help make them succeed. And I love what he's doing with Jovic there. She's got a bright future, and I'm telling you guys, she's super duper fast. She just has to work on her serve. Once she fixes the serve, I think it's a wrap. She's going to be very tough to beat. She's just too fast for these older ladies, and we're seeing a point. We're at a point here on tour where it's difficult for these older ladies to keep up with the speed and athletic ability of the younger players. And we're turning a page on the WTA tour, where I say probably within the next, I'd definitely say by the next 2 seasons, my top 10 list that I made for this season, I think they'll all be in the top 20, without a doubt. That's the future of tennis. Look how she dominates every statistical category. And I mean, just looking at the upside of someone like Jovic, I mean, players like Osorio, they really have to rethink their game, because it's going to be a long, long season next year having to deal with Jovic, Maya Grant, Alexandra Ayala. Unreal. What's next for her? She's going to take on Victoria Jimenez, another one of my top team prospect lists. I do think Magdalena Freck will come through on the top portion of that bracket, as long as she gets past her matchup today. Stefani's playing good tennis. We'll be back. Tennis in a minute.